What's up, man? It's your boy Ray the Athlete back at with another video, and today I'm going to be going over. I'm not going over nothing actually. I don't even know what I'm saying. Actually, I'm about to tell y'all on my 2 arena football offers that I just got. And it's not really offers. It's just open tryouts. You can come to it. They say come to the tryout. You feel me? We're gonna evaluate you. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go.
Smoke a good gas, nothing you can match it. Got a new ratchet, they came with a touch it. Like Rondo, I'm calling the play and I pass it. Pussy boy try me, it's gonna get tragic.
Smoking this dope, yeah, got me on Pluto. Me and Jake Kirk posted up with the She sucked me up like I was in a Super Bowl. Yo, bitch too easy like shooting a free throw.
Just have the new whip and I got a new hoe. These niggas be talking, I got me a bolo. Niggas be snitching, they breaking a broco. They know I ball, no I don't got no cheat code.
Walk in the club and I'm with a bad bitch. Talking the track and you know it's a classic. My look expensive, just look at my fabric. You know I ball, I don't play for the Mavericks.
I'm out in the streets, I was meant to make magic. Fuck off, we bustin', it's full of these ags. Bitches be on me because of my accent. Trapped in the streets, 10 tons of my maxes.
Whipping this floor and I hope I don't crash it. Bro, keep it with them, we ain't never lacking. Spikes on my shoes, they look like a cactus. New Supreme.
So for those that skipped over the intro or whatever, I'm gonna say this again one last. I'm gonna say this one last time. I talked to an arena football team, 2 of them, by one older though. It's weird. That's he on both of the teams, but I didn't really talk to the coach. I didn't talk to the owner. I talked to the team operations of the Orlando Predators, and he was basically saying, he basically said, I like what I hear or whatever. You filled out the the tryout application or whatever, and I hope to see you there. Follow us on all social media platforms. We're gonna email you. You put your email in the player information and all the other stuff. Then we're gonna email you and notify you when the tryout is coming up. And I hope to see you there. I was like blah blah blah. Same here. And I just want to say personally, it's really crazy because like I'm going to go through with this. I'm praying. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna leave that to God's hands personally, but God willing, I really hope I could go through with this because y'all know for about I think about been a year and a half now. I think it's been a year and a half now since I had a YouTube channel, maybe 2 years, who knows, but. Y'all know for a while I've been talking about I want to move up to the next level. Like I don't want to stay on semi-pro because you don't get paid in semi-pro. Let's just be honest, you don't get paid in semi-pro, and eventually you don't want to keep taking these hits and not benefiting from anything from it. It's bad enough we're already playing with no insurance on the football team. Like semi-pro teams don't. There's no insurance on their players. It's bad enough, and there's no disrespect to semi-pro as it is. I love what it done for me. Semi-pro actually really the reason why I'm even getting a little bit of offers from not even offers but talks from arena football teams or whatever. But eventually you can't keep taking these licks to the chops without any money coming through or whatever. But yeah, so with that being said, I don't really, like I said, I really don't want to abandon my boys that, I'm playing for this semi-pro team right now or whatever, but eventually, like I said, you keep thinking for others or whatever, and it's always good to look out for people, but don't ever forget to look out for yourself because eventually, you just be stuck, and I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be stuck in semi-pro. I want to brand myself and be able to play in arena football, and then after arena football, who knows, I'll maybe go play in Canada, or if I don't play in Canada, I go play in the NFL, who knows. But I'm fine with, like, if my storybook was ended with me playing in arena football or Canadian football, I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally fine because I feel like personally I could market myself better. In those. I think I have a little bit more freeway than what I would have in the NFL, but don't get me wrong, I would really love to be in the NFL. I don't want to sound like no hypocrite to be like, nah, screw the NFL, I don't want to be in this and that, yada, yada, yada. No, I'm telling you right now, I would love to be in the NFL, but if it came down to it, I would be satisfied if I was in arena football or Canadian football. Reason why, eventually eventually, let's just be honest. I'm gonna be making some money from YouTube. Let's try to speak that in existence. God willing, I'm gonna be making some money from YouTube. This and that, yada yada. You know, and I'm be able to produce better content for y'all. You know, I always want to give back to my fans. And it wouldn't be fair for me to keep recording off this iPhone. And let's say I'll be making some good money or whatever. Even though in arena football, it's not that much money, but it's something. It's not like no thousands of dollars. I don't want anybody to think like you getting like $10,000 a game. No, you're not getting that. You get like maybe $200 to $300 a game, or you may get 400 to 500 or whatever. I know in Canada, your first year you make $500 a game. Second year $600. Then your third and ongoing years would be $700 a game. I know that's what I read. That's what I read. I think like last year or whatever. It could have changed. Who knows? But that's how much you be getting. And like I said, hopefully I create my own platform where, you know, maybe I start selling my own merch. I start having my own clothing line. I start having my own, who knows? Like maybe I'll be endorsed by tequila. You never even know. Like I say tequila, you never know. Like I said, you just never know. I don't want to get into details about tequila and all that other stuff. But like I said, you never know who's looking, all this other stuff. So what I tell people while I'm really learning now, I'm not gonna say I told people. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say that it's more like I'm learning this now that I'm getting older. It's like, don't take anything for granted, because like, you know, when you younger, you ain't thinking about no arena football. You ain't thinking about no Canadian football. Let's just be honest. It's either NFL or bust for you or whatever. But I feel like just take whatever. If you making money playing the sport that you love, I don't care if it ain't the NFL. It's still a possibility where you can make millions or whatever without going to the NFL while you're playing football. It's still a possibility. I just want to throw that out there. But like I said, I don't want to sound like no hypocrite. I would love to play in the NFL. Like I said, I just don't want to sound like no hypocrite. But yeah, I feel like personally for me, I just feel like for the people that's in semi-pro right now, I want to tell y'all, like, especially if you're young. If you're older, by all means, have at it. I really encourage that. Like, I feel like if you're older, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, this and that, yada, yada. Like, I feel like if you that age or whatever, you still want the ball, you still want to throw on them pads, the helmet or whatever, you still get excited, by all means, have at it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's not embarrassing. There's nothing wrong with it. Because I think that you're putting your money into it regardless. To be honest, you might be spending over $1,000 to play for a semi-pro team. Because think about it, a semi-pro, they don't give you equipment. What they do is you got to pay your team fee, which is 9 times out of 10, $250. And then your equipment, your shoulder pads, we adults now, so it ain't cheap. Your shoulder pads might be like $150 to $200. Your helmet damn sure gonna be like $200 to $400, to be honest. And if you really try to get freaky with it, like a Speed Flex or a Rebel Speed or whatever, your joint might be damn near like $500. Like maybe even more. Like, so you, like I said, you spend like $1,000 almost on one season. So basically, you do the math. Then after that, they say it provides travel fee, but let's be real, it really don't provide. It don't provide travel fee or like that. You gotta have some money in your pocket also, like when you're going on the road or whatever. But you don't really do nothing on the road also, so you could make a case. Nah, you don't really do nothing, so you don't really need that much money. But you always want to carry some money on you, like let's say you go to a different city and play. And only that, gas, because sometimes your practice field could be totally different from where your game field is at. Trust me, I know I have played for a team where I practice down the street from where I live, where I like walking distance, like literally down the street. And then the game field is like all the way, like I'm talking about across town, like maybe an hour and a half away. I've played on teams before where it's like that. So I'm telling you, like, gas, that comes into play. You gotta have a car, whatever. I'm struggling right now. I don't have a car. I'm being honest. I'm asking some family members. I've been asking family members. I've been asking teammates. Yo, can you come scoop me or whatever for practice, this and that, yada yada. It's a struggle. it's a struggle, and eventually, you don't really want to ask everybody because, like, you don't really want to sound desperate. You don't want people to be in your business, this, that, yada, yada. But I understand. So, like, but if you got to get it, you got to get it. I understand that. But at the same time, it's just like, nah, I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to do this no more. I want to be somewhere where, I'm close. I want some money in my pocket, this and that, yada, yada. And, you can get a job and all the other stuff. That's great. Or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like, when you get a job, now you're really limited because you gotta be on the clock with your job. You gotta be like you can't just go in automatically. Like, you get to say, oh, boss, I ain't gonna come in for work today because I got practice or whatever. They gonna look at it and be like, practice? Man, if you don't practice, they gonna fire you. If you working and trying to play semi, because like I said, a lot of people look at semi-pro like it's a joke. So, like, they gonna be like, bro, is you serious? Like, you about to sit up here, not come into work, not make no money, not do the work because over some recreational football? That's how people look at it. Even though I don't take it like that, but that's how people look at it. And it's just like eventually that comes stressful also. But I really applaud people that have been playing semi-pro for years and been able to manage a full-time job and able to manage all that. It's hard. Trust me. I've been through it. I've had jobs where I'm trying to go in for work, but at the same time I got practice this day, so now I got to make up. It's either somebody gonna be mad at you, like your coach gonna be mad at you considering you ain't coming in for practice because you only practice 2 days out the week, or if you call off and go to practice, now your boss gonna be close to firing you considering like, oh, you haven't done this before. Like it's like you done this before already. You already called off to go to some practice as it is. Then not only that, you got a game coming up on Saturday, and let's say your job, you work at a bar, or let's say you work somewhere where the weekends is really busy. So now you really gonna be in some trouble. So semi-pro is hard. Like eventually, you just want to like be like, I just want to get away from all that or whatever. And like I said, I'm still playing semi-pro right now until I get that notification that it's gonna be a tryout. I'm gonna go down to that tryout, and if I make the team, then I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's gonna happen. I can't play both. I can't play both in 2 different cities or whatever. Me personally, my preference, who I would really want to play for is Albany Empire. The only reason I say Albany Empire is because just the same state. I really wouldn't want to travel all the way out of New York State. Me being from Buffalo, New York, and Albany is only like 4 hours away. Maybe 5 or 6. It all depends who's driving. But you really want to travel all the way to like Orlando. You don't know nobody or whatever, this and that. You don't know if their food is alright. Even though I've heard things, I heard their food is good. But everything is everybody is different or whatever. You just don't know how it would be and all this other stuff. So yeah, my preference would be Albany Empire, but I would be totally. I wouldn't mind Orlando also. I just wouldn't. Maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe my vlogs would be better. Maybe who knows? Like I said, who knows? But yeah. So that's pretty much it. I just like I said, I wanted to tell y'all this, and I wanted to give a message of encouragement to all these other young semi-pro football players, just like me. I'm young myself, but there's some players that's like 17, 18, 19 years old or whatever. And I just want to tell y'all off rip, brand yourself, because I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be more real than what your coaches, your owner, all of them going to tell you. They may say they're there for you, but you got to really realize, you got to think, you got to be on your toes, because these boys ain't going to, let's be real. They ain't really focused about your product on pushing you out there, this and that, yada, yada. They want to win games. And they want to win by the best way they can. So they're not focused on your highlights. They're not focused on, oh, let me hit up this arena owner. Let me hit up this arena coach. Let me hit up this arena scout. Or let me hit up this Canadian scout. Or let me hit up this Division III scout. Even though you could, like I said, you still can play college through semi-pro. Just can't be Division I. Just want to throw that out there. But let me hit up this Division III school or whatever. And like send them my play or whatever. They may worry about that after the season, but you want to go get it, and they might. Like I said, they might, because some coaches are spiteful. If they don't get the job done that season, they won't do it. Some coaches is really spiteful. You gotta watch out for them. I mean, thank God I really haven't dealt with any like spiteful coaches or anything like that. But there's some coaches out there that shiesty. You gotta watch out for them. But that's why I say brand yourself, make your own brand or whatever. Get a YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I actually like it now. I like connecting to people now, like through my YouTube channel and this and that. And hopefully, like I said, in the near future, it ain't got to be next year. It ain't got to be 2 years from now. But I'm gonna say, hopefully, we'll see what happens when I'm 25 years old. Who knows? Maybe I'll be making YouTube videos off a real camera in my own studio, in my own mansion. Who knows? Or a great loft, or maybe a penthouse, or something like that. I ain't gonna say loft because anybody can get loft. Let's just be real. Nowadays, everybody can get loft. But like I'm saying, like a penthouse or a condo. Who knows? Like I said, you never know. I just feel like, personally, don't give up because you hear everybody saying, "Oh, somebody pro ain't nothing." It's just a whole bunch of grown folks still wanting to play Little League. It's just I heard it all. The jokes is funny, believe it or not. But yeah, man, I just say keep working hard. This and that, yada yada. That's not the end for me. I don't even know if this is the beginning, to be honest, because like I said, it's nothing but just an invite to a tryout. I don't want to make it a big deal or anything, but at the same time, it's great news. You always want to have that moral boost. So keep working hard, keep doing what you got to do, and eventually everything's going to pan out. Like I said, I hope everything pans out by 25 years old. By the time I turn 25, which is in a couple years. But like I said, hopefully everything pans out or whatever. Cause I ain't trying to be that dude that's like 26, 27, still playing semi-pro. I promise you, I'll be playing flag once I hit the majors. If nothing happens, I'll be playing flag football. I'll be the famous flag football player. I know that for a fact. But yeah, man. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and just DM me on Instagram, Official Rated Athlete. DM me on Instagram if you got any questions as far as semi-pro, any advice as far as semi-pro. I'm totally here. You can call me a semi-pro guru if you want to. I know a lot of things about semi-pro, to be honest. And on that, shout out to Keith Freaker, because he really put me on about a lot of things, to be honest, when it comes to semi-pro. I'm telling you, hit him up. Also on Instagram, Keith Freaker. Y'all know who he is. I'm pretty sure y'all know who. If we talking semi-pro, you know who he is. And even more than an athlete, he knows what he talking about when it comes to semi-pro football. So, man, like I said, I hope this ain't the end. It ain't gonna be the end. It's not gonna be the end. God willing, like I said, God got God on my side. I ain't worried about this being the end. I feel like this is gonna be the beginning of something great, something big in my life. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully, I make it down to Albany. Like I said, it's only 4 to 5 hours, but hopefully I make it down to Albany and, try out, show out, and they sign me this and that, and I'm able to do a lot of things. Like I said before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video. Peace.